What is up, guys? My name's Yen. My name is Yen. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? Alright, guys, there's a couple things that we're going to be talking about today, including, of course, the recent patch notes that are still broken, as well as some modders bringing more functions to the game that the Sims team has yet to add. There's also going to be a couple of speculations, and we're just going to get into it right now. So, as we do know that the Sims 4 took to Twitter to announce that we will be getting 4 unique kits and a hot update. Well, out of the 4, those 2 kits have been announced, and it just so happened to be the Greenhouse Haven kit and the Basement's Treasure kit. Now, both of them came with their own set of controversies, but after that, they definitely released a whole new patch update, and as you guys know, the patch update led to more patches that needed to be fixed. A lot of people were having face issues when it came down to the Create a Sim, and just more bugs in general. Things were happening in game, and the community manager did speak out on the entire issue because everybody was going to EA Answers HQ. Now, the Sims Direct team did make a statement saying that the team is aware of investigating a bug in yesterday's update, resulting in changes to the face and body of existing Sims. That was back in April 19th, just a few days ago, but Simmers were still not happy. Sims Direct also followed up with another tweet as of a couple days ago saying an update on the face bug. We can confirm that the following an upcoming fix, any Sims created prior to April 18th's update will revert back to normal, and any Sims created after April 18th's update will have minor adjustments as a result of them being correctly rendered. We're currently working to bring your fix, and we will appreciate your patience, and we will be fixing this as soon as possible. Now, again, I pretty much know what the comments are going to be, so I'm not going to even tell you guys. Let me know down below in the comments, because I can understand the frustration, as I am a simmer myself, and this is just very frustrating. It makes people not want to play the game, especially after the new Basement and Greenhouse Haven kits that people still wanted to get. Even though some items weren't functional, they still wanted to get them, but are scared to open their game for any of their Sims messing up. Now, speaking of bugs and glitches when it comes down to the new kits, there was also a missed bug that happened with the new lamp that came out in the Basement Treasures kit. Now, as you guys can see, the Hinford Hen took to Twitter to say a lamp from At The Sims 4 Basement Treasures kit is acting like a wall light and is snapping to walls and fences. It is not intended to do this. And as you guys look closely at the picture, you can see that the lamps are snapping onto the wall. It's more so of those things where little things like this is why can't the Sims team get it right? And I looked and did some research, and some of you guys are having this issue while others are not. So I'm very curious, and comment down below, are any of you guys having these issues? Now, again, with the Sims 4 team, I say this over and over again, but I really need them to get it together. They are facing a class action lawsuit if this does continue. A lot of Simmers are getting fed up with every single patch release, every single game pack, every single expansion, stuff, and kit. There is something wrong. Who are these quality testers, and when are we going to get quality over quantity? They keep putting these packs out to make themselves look more consistent, but all it is shooting them in the foot. I'm very curious to hear what you guys have to say about this, and we're going to get into the very next topic, which includes modders fixing the game. Now, as you guys know, Dine was one of the most broken games of all times when it came down to game packs. Well, people noticed with the recent patch update that something had changed within the Dine system, and that Dine is starting to work just a little bit more than it previously did. We are going to get into a couple of tweets, and we are going to start off by when the Hinford Hen actually took to Twitter to announce saying it looks like the recent patch update for The Sims 4 also includes some behind the scenes fixes for Dine. I have included a video clip of how fast and smooth my experience is now, and how quickly my sim was served. Now, as you guys can see, the Sims 4 team had most likely did some fixing when it came down to this, but a lot of people are speculating why wasn't this in the patch notes, and why didn't they mention this at all? Maybe because maybe sooner or later the hot fix new update maybe has to do with the Dine and they're not going to mention this one, and they're just seeing how it goes. I don't know. What do you guys think? Have you guys played Dine ever since the patch update? Even though I know a couple of you haven't, because of the recent bug issues that we're facing with our townies and just our Sims in general. But I'm very curious to hear your opinions down below on what this issue could be and why is it this way. We are going to get into a couple of Simmers tweets that included Dine Out. So we are going to start off with Carl Sims Guide, and it says, it looks to me like it's just really the chef bug being fixed. When your chef doesn't arrive for 2 hours after the player does, not only will you wait 2 hours for him to start, but you will also have to wait on all meals ahead of your sim. For those who don't know of Carl's Guide, he has an iconic mod that makes Dine Out work even more tremendously than you could ever think. I will actually link that down below for those of you guys who are interested in it, but it does take Dine Out to the very next level, including being able to control the chef as well as being more employees at a time. So I'll go ahead and leave that down below for any of you guys who are interested, but we're going to actually get into a couple of things that modders and CC creators have been fixing in The Sims ever since the new pack release. There has been a couple of things that I want to get into. I was going to make this a separate video, but guys, I consider this news because this is amazing. So Somatically actually took to Twitter saying the gardening stand functional flower arranging table is now available and it actually works. Now the gardening stand did come with the Greenhouse Haven kit and it was not functional. A lot of people felt that it was just clutter. It was not an actual, you know, usable greenhouse. It was all clutter, so they should have added it and made it a clutter kit, and now it is functional. He does go on to say that the dolly hand truck is now available, and the dolly hand truck is an edited version of the moving buddy from the basement treasures. It comes with the trolley bag. I added 5 large slots instead so you can place objects on it, and I think this is just so awesome. And again, I will link this down below for those who are interested. And we are actually going to get into the iconic heart bed. Now when the Sims 4 team took this picture to Twitter, people were going crazy stating, is that the heart bed? Are we finally getting the heart bed? Well, with all of us doing our own reviews and looking it up, it was not functional. But lo and behold, a CC player actually by the name of Sims Lab made the iconic heart bed assembled, and you can drag that out of darkness and get into the sunlight, wipe off the dust, fix the broken parts, and gave it a fresh coat of paint. And as you guys can see, it is fully functional, guys. The heart bed is functional. The iconic heart bed. This is something we are like, why couldn't the Sims team just do this? It was a missed opportunity once again. And for those who don't know about the Sims heart bed, it is very iconic from the Sims 1, and it's just basically something that's been in the Sims game. It's kind of like a staple piece when it comes down to the Sims. These are just one of the items that people always long for. Now I'm very curious to hear your opinions on that, and we are going to actually get into a really intense mod that I was just so amazed by, and it's just so crazy that people are able to do this. So someone by the name of a winged llama said, we are now being able to move around in the mod. So here's a little demo in an unmodded game to show how it works. This simple mod makes the entire world clickable, allowing you to place objects anywhere with tool right now. And as you guys can see, Simmers are able to cross boundaries, even like the size of the map where it starts to look like paper. Simmers are able to push themselves to the limit to go out there. I think this is going to be such a game changer to those who are builders, and for those who do use the Twisted Mexies mod tool. For those who don't know about that, this is going to be a game changer when it comes down to how much and how better the detailed worlds could be. Now, someone by the name of Sims Life Story actually took to Twitter to say, a downside to the mod is that the Sims will no longer use any routing at all, including bridges. They will walk through absolutely everything. I'll use this mod for decorating with tool, but overall you can still see the excitement when it comes down to this mod, just because a lot of people have been wanting open world, and well, here is our chance to receive it. So let me know down below in the comments, are you guys going to end up getting this? And of course I will link it down below as usual. Now, with console still going through it, when it comes down to The Sims 4, there is a petition still being made, and it is by Leah Simmer, where they give the 4 console the option to change controls. Please retweet and sign the petition. And I'm actually going to list that down below because I do feel like console gets left out in the dust, and they're always the afterthought when it comes down to anything involving The Sims. I will link that down below for those who are console players who do play this, or for those who just want to support them in general, because guys, it does happen where a lot of the PC players do forget about what is going on with console issues, but they are still facing the issues ever since the patch update back in January. So with all that being said, I do want to thank you guys so much for your support, and just overall, I love this community we've built here. I really do, and it's just amazing to see this community grow, and we are on the road to 20K. Again, guys, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Happy Sunday. Bye.